Thanks for listening to today's episode of Medical Device Global Market Access by Pure Global. Today, we are exploring the landscape of medical device registration in Brazil, focusing on the official fees and review timelines established by the Brazilian Health Regulatory Agency, ANVISA. A pivotal change in this area is the resolution of the Collegiate Board, or RDC 751-2022, which became effective on March 1, 2023. This regulation modernizes and consolidates the rules for risk classification, labeling, and the approval process, replacing former regulations like RDC 185-2001. Understanding this framework is crucial for manufacturers aiming to enter Latin America's largest market. The pathway to market in Brazil is determined by the device's risk classification. Devices are categorized into 4 classes, from Class 1, low risk, to Class 4, maximum risk. This classification dictates the required regulatory route. For lower-risk devices, specifically Class 1 and Class 2, the pathway is a notification, or notification. This is a streamlined process where manufacturers submit a notification to ANVISA. According to Article 10 of RDC 751-2022, the processing for a notification is expected to be completed within 30 days after submission. While this is an expedited route, manufacturers must still compile a complete technical dossier and have it available with their appointed Brazil registration holder, or BRH. For high-risk devices, Class 3 and Class 4, the process is more rigorous and is called registro, or registration. This pathway requires the submission of a full technical dossier to ANVISA for a detailed expert assessment. The timeline for the registro is consequently longer than the notification process, as it involves a comprehensive review of all documentation. A critical prerequisite for granting the registro is a valid Brazilian Good Manufacturing Practice, or B-GMP, certificate, which often involves an on-site inspection by ANVISA and is valid for 2 years. While there isn't a fixed statutory review clock for the registro itself, the process is inherently more complex and time-consuming due to the B-GMP requirement and in-depth technical analysis. It is also important to highlight a key deadline from the transition. Manufacturers whose devices were up-classified from Class 1 or 2 to Class 3 or 4 under the new rules were required to apply for the full registro by February 29, 2024. Regarding official fees, both the notification and registro processes require the payment of a corresponding application fee. These fees are not a single flat rate. They are determined by several factors, primarily the type of submission, notification or registro, and the size of the petitioning company. ANVISA has a detailed fee structure that provides discounts for smaller companies. Because these fees are subject to change, manufacturers should always consult the latest official fee schedule published by ANVISA before beginning their submission process. In summary, Brazil's RDC 751-2022 has redefined the regulatory pathways. The notification route offers a swift 30-day timeline for low-risk devices, while the registro route for high-risk devices is a more intensive, multi-step process hinged on B-GMP certification. If your company needs assistance navigating the complexities of Brazilian market access, from appointing a BRH to managing your B-GMP certification and submission strategy, the experts at Pure Global are here to help. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.